Have you ever felt that there's something inside you that hasn't fully awakened yet? Something that sets you apart? A calling that you can barely explain, but that you know is real? Perhaps you've noticed signs, moments when life seems to push you in a particular direction? But what if I told you that this was much more than coincidence? That there is a powerful purpose waiting for you, something that only you can manifest? In this video, we'll unravel what it means to be the one, and how to use this power to transform your reality. Are you ready to discover the incredible potential that lies within you? Imagine for a moment those moments when the world around you seems to whisper softly, almost imperceptibly, but you feel it inside you, with a force you can't explain. It may be that, in the midst of routine, you feel a kind of restlessness, a sense that something greater is waiting for you. Perhaps you've thought, why do I feel that there is something so unique for me in this life? This call is no accident. It's like a spark ignited inside you, ready to set your purpose on fire. We're not talking about simple ambitions or ordinary dreams, but about an energy that seems to pulsate silently, as if waiting for the right moment to awaken. Everyone who carries this feeling shares something special, even if they have never spoken about it openly. If you feel this difference, this sense of being destined for something greater, know that you are facing a powerful choice, a journey that few can fully understand. It's common for people around you not to understand, and sometimes you yourself doubt whether it all makes sense. But remember, awakening often begins subtly, almost as if the universe is testing you, sending you discrete signals to see if you are aware, if you are ready. Now, this call can seem challenging. It's as if you feel you're here for something you don't yet fully understand. Human nature has this need to understand, to seek logical reasons for everything, but the call of a chosen one goes beyond rational understanding. It's something you feel with your soul. Perhaps you've already noticed a heightened intuition or a special gift that manifests itself in unexpected situations, which you sometimes try to ignore. But the truth is that the more you try to drown out this inner voice, the stronger it gets, the more insistent it becomes, because it knows it needs you to manifest. And this journey of self-knowledge and acceptance is the gateway to understanding your role, why you are here. Many avoid this path because it requires courage, surrender, and, above all, authenticity. It's not easy to admit to yourself that you've been chosen for something special. But when you allow yourself to explore this idea, you realize that it's not about ego or vanity. It's about accepting that there is something much bigger driving your story, a plan that you have the power to turn into reality. When you begin to accept this call, life gradually begins to make more sense. The signs become clearer. The coincidences are no longer just coincidences, and you begin to see that everything that has happened so far has had a purpose. By recognizing this trajectory, it becomes easier to look inwards and discover the tools that already exist within you to manifest this calling. After all, understanding the purpose is only the first step. Recognizing the hidden power that resides within you is what will really allow you to walk this path. When you begin to accept that there is something greater pulsating within you, the next discovery is to realize that this calling is accompanied by unique abilities. These gifts are not ordinary talents like skills that we can learn through practice or study. We're talking about something deeper, an almost intuitive power that seems to flow directly from your essence. Often, this power reveals itself at the most unexpected moments, such as an instant response to a difficult situation or an inexplicable understanding of something or someone. This strength is a fundamental part of who you are, and is waiting for the right moment to be fully recognized. For some, these gifts may manifest as a sensitivity to the energy around them, a sharp intuition, or even a natural facility for inspiring and guiding others. Others may perceive a strong connection with nature, with silence, or even with the deepest emotions of the people around them. You may have already felt this but ignored it, thinking it was just a coincidence or an unfounded assumption. However, the power within you doesn't want to be ignored. It's looking for a way to manifest itself and be part of your greater purpose. Recognizing this power is a matter of opening up to it. Self-confidence, in this sense, is not a question of arrogance but of self-knowledge and acceptance. Many chosen ones find it difficult to recognize and embrace their gifts precisely for fear of appearing presumptuous or not fitting in with the expectations of those around them. But know that when you allow yourself to discover and accept these potentials, the feeling is not one of vanity, but of a deep peace, a certainty of being in harmony with who you really are. It's as if the world around you suddenly made more sense and you felt more able to move forward without so many doubts. And when this inner power is accepted, a natural transformation takes place. Small moments become opportunities to exercise this ability, to connect with something beyond the ordinary. Often, the skills we discover in ourselves are those that, without realizing it, we are already using to help others. It's that piece of advice you gave that changed someone's day, or that moment when you said exactly what they needed to hear. These are signs that your power is already at work, and that you are already using your energy to impact the world, even without noticing. As you discover this hidden power, you also begin to understand that it comes with a responsibility. Being chosen and having these gifts is not a privilege in the ordinary sense, but a mission that requires courage and integrity. When you open yourself up to explore what is special about you, you realize that these gifts are linked to your purpose and that they are essential tools for your journey. And the more you allow yourself to discover, the closer you are to understanding what the universe expects of you, and to finding the path that is reserved especially for you. As you accept and explore the power that resides within you, the next natural question that arises is, where is all this taking me? This power, this special energy that you begin to feel and use, doesn't exist by chance. It comes with a mission, a purpose that often reveals itself in small clues and signs. This unique calling is not a fixed goal, like achieving a position or accomplishing a task, but rather a continuous journey of purpose that unfolds over time as you move forward. Identifying this mission is like unveiling a map that only appears gradually, in moments of clarity and intuition. To better understand your true path, it's essential to start observing the patterns and signs that life puts in front of you. Sometimes the signs can come through people who cross your path and share stories that resonate with what you feel. Other times, the call manifests itself as repetitive situations or even challenges that come up several times in your life. Instead of ignoring them, ask yourself what these experiences are trying to teach you. Often, what challenges you the most is also what strengthens you and shows you the path you are destined to follow. And for a chosen one, the mission is not always something that reveals itself in a grandiose or miraculous way. Sometimes it presents itself in a subtle way, in the form of a natural talent for supporting, listening to, or guiding other people. You may notice that wherever you go, you end up attracting people who are looking for help, advice, or simply your presence. It's in these moments that you begin to realize the value of your role in the world. Your mission can be so simple, and at the same time so powerful, that it transforms lives around you just by being aligned with your own essence. A practical tip for identifying your mission is to look for what really makes your heart tick, even if it's something that seems small or insignificant in the eyes of the world. The true path of a chosen one is not about recognition or fame, but about authenticity and alignment with what brings you peace and meaning. Ask yourself, what would I do, even if no one recognized or knew about it? What is that activity or action that seems to complete my being, that makes me feel alive and in harmony? Often the answer to this question is the first step towards understanding your greater purpose. Over time, as you open up to this discovery, the path becomes clearer. Doubts diminish, and you realize that life takes you to environments and experiences that help you expand your purpose, like a silent master who knows every step of the way. The more you align yourself with your mission, the more you realize that the gifts and energy you carry are perfect for this path. And once you start walking it, there's a need to strengthen yourself even more, because the path won't always be free of obstacles. That's why it's essential to learn how to protect yourself, look after your energy, and preserve your light so that it can continue to shine, even in times of adversity. As you begin to realize your mission and feel the call intensify, the need arises to keep your energy aligned. It's not enough just to recognize the power within you. You also have to learn to take care of it, to direct it with awareness. This process of alignment, of getting in tune with the divine frequency, allows energy to flow continuously and powerfully, leading you to act with purpose and wisdom. It's as if you were tuning into a radio station that broadcasts only the highest and purest vibration, and this attunement is reflected in every choice, in every act. This alignment begins with the practice of taking care of your thoughts, emotions, and attitudes, because they are what shape your frequency. When you allow negativity, fear, or doubt to invade your mental space, your vibration naturally weakens. And that's why taking care of your energy field is so important. Staying at peace and in harmony with yourself creates an internal fortress that prevents external energies from getting in your way. Meditation, conscious breathing, gratitude, and moments of silence are practical ways of staying connected to this frequency, cleansing your mind and heart of interferences that try to divert you from your essence. In addition to individual practices, it is also essential to choose the people and environments you interact with, as they all have a vibration that impacts yours. Being around people who share similar values and who respect your journey keeps your frequency high. Conflict-ridden environments, on the other hand, can sap your energy and take you out of tune without you even realizing it. Learning to observe how you feel in each situation is a valuable exercise in maintaining your alignment. If you feel exhausted or drained in certain environments, this is a sign that they are not resonating with your frequency. Another fundamental point in the alignment process is self-care, both physical and emotional. The energy you emit is directly linked to the care you dedicate to your body, your health, and your mind. Healthy eating, rest, and physical exercise help your body to sustain your spiritual energy in a balanced way. It's not about following a rigid routine, but about finding what brings you well-being and lightness. Because the more at peace you are with yourself, the more easily you raise your vibration. Self-care is a way of respecting your purpose, of nourishing the physical temple that sustains your energy. Aligned with this frequency, you will notice that actions flow naturally. Decisions that once raised doubts now seem clear, and opportunities arise in an almost magical way, like responses from the universe to your commitment to your purpose. You feel that every step is being guided, and that there is harmony in everything you do. And with this harmony also comes a need to protect this energy, because there are times when the chosen one's journey goes through turbulence and trials. When you raise your frequency and align yourself with your purpose, you naturally attract more light and vitality into your life. However, this intense and vibrant energy can also attract situations and people who, even unintentionally, end up draining your strength. Protecting yourself energetically then becomes essential if you are to maintain your peace and not allow external influences to divert you from your path. It's like learning to take care of a precious flame, which needs to be kept burning, but also well protected from the winds of turbulence. The first and most important protection is to strengthen your own energy. A serene mind and a peaceful heart are powerful shields against any negativity. When you cultivate positive thoughts and dedicate yourself to practices such as meditation and visualization, you begin to create an energy field that repels vibrations that are not in tune with your own. Visualize yourself enveloped in a protective light, an aura that surrounds you completely. This simple but powerful mental image reinforces your field and creates a barrier between you and any dense energy that tries to approach you. In addition to mental protection, it's useful to incorporate energy cleansing practices into your routine. There are various ways to purify your field, from herbal baths, which use natural elements such as rosemary, rue, and rock salt, to the use of crystals, which can absorb and transform the energy around you. These practices are not just symbolic. They carry a force capable of removing the accumulation of energies that you may have absorbed throughout the day. Make them a time to reconnect with yourself, allowing each cleansing ritual or practice to be a way of renewing yourself and letting go of what no longer serves you. Another form of protection is learning to set clear and loving boundaries. Protecting yourself spiritually doesn't mean closing yourself off to the world, but knowing how to recognize what you should and shouldn't allow into your life. Many people end up attracting people who, consciously or unconsciously, seek help, energy, or support, but who don't always reciprocate in a balanced way. Knowing how to say no when necessary and taking care of your own energy before offering help is fundamental. Remember, you can only truly help others if you are also strong and at peace with yourself. When you strengthen and protect your energy, you feel more confident to face any challenge that may arise. External influences lose their power over you, and your light becomes a source of secure guidance even in difficult times. With this well-established base of protection, you can keep your purpose, your frequency, and your inner peace intact. And it is precisely this peace, this state of balance, that allows you to find, in the middle of your journey, deep and true connections that resonate with your essence. For many who carry a special calling, the path can seem lonely, as if few really understand what you feel. You may find yourself surrounded by people and yet experience a sense of loneliness, that realization that no matter how much you explain yourself, not everyone understands the depth of what you are experiencing. This is a common aspect among the chosen ones who, when following a path of self-discovery and elevation, often find themselves walking in directions that the majority don't follow. However, this solitude, although it may seem heavy, can become a source of strength and clarity. The solitude of the chosen one is, in part, an opportunity to connect with oneself, a call to dive deeper into one's own soul. It is in moments of silence and apparent disconnection from the outside world that you can hear your true essence and understand what it wants. It's like a period of preparation, a sacred pause that leads you to explore your gifts, your emotions, and your purpose more deeply. This time of solitude, although challenging, strengthens your inner connection, as it allows you to recognize and embrace who you really are, without the influence of external expectations or judgments. However, it's important to remember that the chosen one's journey doesn't have to be isolated. Although the path may be unique, it is also shared in different forms by other souls who find themselves in search of something greater. At some point, you will begin to realize that there are people who share similar experiences and who, like you, also feel this special calling. Seeking these true and authentic connections with other chosen ones or with those who resonate with your purpose can bring a new sense of belonging, showing you that despite your differences, you are not really alone. To find these connections, open yourself up to sharing what you feel and to listening, without judgment, to the stories of others. Attending meditation groups, spiritual retreats, or communities that promote consciousness raising can be a way of attracting people who resonate with your path. The energy you emanate when living your purpose naturally attracts those who are on the same wavelength, allowing the encounter to happen in a fluid and harmonious way. And in these exchanges, which are often silent and profound, you find the company you were looking for, people who, although they have their own journeys, understand the essence of yours. Over time, you realize that true connection doesn't depend on quantity, but on depth. And these connections, although few, will be authentic and empowering, allowing you to share your journey without losing your individuality and keeping your frequency high. And it is precisely in finding and strengthening these connections that you begin to realize the extent of your legacy and how it can impact other lives around you, inspiring, healing, and transforming those who are lucky enough to cross your path. As you walk your path and begin to understand the depth of your calling, you realize that this journey is not only about self-discovery, but also about the impact you can make on the world. Being a chosen one is more than a privilege. It's a responsibility that brings with it the chance to manifest a legacy, something that resonates with and inspires the people around you. Your legacy is an expression of what you have learned, what you have transformed in yourself, and what you want to sow in the world. And by living it to the full, you not only enrich your own life, but also leave a mark of light and purpose for generations to come. Manifesting this legacy means acting in a way that is aligned with your deepest values, sharing your experiences and setting an example, even if in a subtle way. It's not about big speeches or heroic actions. It's often small gestures, a caring presence, timely advice, or a supportive word that transform the lives of those around you. When you truly connect with your purpose, Your every act carries a special energy, and the people around you feel it, even if they can't explain it. The true strength of a chosen one's legacy lies in the simplicity of the impact they make. Their role is often to help others see their own power, to believe in their own light. Inspiring someone to follow their path, to raise their frequency, to reconnect with their essence is a gift that cannot be measured. By living authentically and in tune with who you are, you become a mirror, a living example of transformation and strength. And without you having to make much effort, your path starts to inspire and open doors for others to find their purpose too. As your legacy unfolds, you realize that it is built day by day, in every choice, in every word. And this impact doesn't have to be immediate. The real legacy is perpetuated over time, in the memories and seeds you plant in the lives you touch. At some point, what you have left behind for others begins to reverberate on its own, creating a wave of change and inspiration that multiplies. You become a source of energy and guidance, even when you're not physically present. This is the mark that a true chosen one leaves, a vibration that continues to resonate and inspire. And so the chosen one's journey is completed, not with an end, but with a cycle that renews itself. By transforming your own life and serving as an inspiration, you plant in others the possibility that they too will awaken to what is deepest within them. That is the legacy, a cycle of expansion and healing that transcends barriers and crosses time. It's knowing that by manifesting your calling, you become a positive force in the world, radiating your purpose and ultimately contributing to the awakening and upliftment of all humanity. You are the channel of a powerful force, a flame that can transform not only your own life, but also the world around you. Every step you take on this journey is an invitation for others to awaken, grow stronger, and live in alignment with who they really are. If this content has resonated with you, if it has touched your heart in any way, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, leave a like and share this message. Together, we can expand this energy and help more people find their own way. Comment your experience here, and let's continue this journey of awakening together. Thank you for being here and for being part of this mission. See you at the next stage of your transformation.